Kidoki. I start way too many videos with that. We need to head... It is that we're heading to... Baron, isn't it? I mean, it'll be via Damsian. I don't know. Without an airship, I can't get anywhere else anyway. Unless they've changed the topography of the world. So last time we found out that Kane is working with not Rydia. Whoever not Rydia is. But not Rydia. And Kane are working together to gather all the crystals. Though we don't know to what end. And the guy in... So we had the guy in Theodore's story is not Kane. The hooded guy that was beating Kane. So I think we're now operating under the assumption that they are Lunarian. That's... because what? Who else could they be? Powerful people that played no part in the first game. Gotta be Lunarian. Because that would also explain why the sun... not the sun. No, the opposite of the sun. The moon! That'd be why the moon... second moon turned up again. Because the Lunarians came back. Never. I do not know. I don't know if we're going to find out this story. And I forget who the next one... Wait, no, I think the next one's... Horror. Maybe, or Pollum. It's Pollum or Porum, I think. Children. I hope we do have to go to Baron. Because if I should really watch like the last 20 minutes of my previous stream before I start streaming. Actually, that's a point. Can I even get Baron? I forgot about the crater. I hope I've gone the right way. Because this is going to be a really shit start to a stream. If I went the wrong way. But it would be very on brand. Why is there that? Oh, fuck it. Damn it, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here's the thing about this story I like so far, because Ursula is, well, one, Yang is amazing. This monk is good. Second, Ursula is great because monk, but can also heal. If we get Orim or Polum next, that's just a caster. And at least for the majority of their story, I don't imagine they'll be together. So it's not like there's going to be twin casts. If you were going to have twin cast, you wouldn't have them as two separate stories. I would think. I don't know. I'm kind of just guessing at things here now. The Kane's story is going to be interesting. Because he's working with not... Okay, this isn't the way I go. Where do I go? I really should have watched the last stream. I have no one to blame but myself. Oh god. I swear, if it's just that there's an airship just around the corner. Oh god. I will have to base desk. So hard. Well, at least we're on brand. And the encounter rate is too ridiculous. Like some of those late dungeons in 4 just... I mean, I've said it before, but I think that 4 the combat was just slower. There's some of those dungeons that had, like, the sealed cave that had all of the demon doors. That was just so annoying. She got into so many fights, and the fights took so long, but not really needing any extra effort. Like, I used auto battle so much just because it speeds things up by like 20%, 50%. A number 12. That's a number. I spent my my morning teaching kids how to make mocktails at work today. So my brain, I mean, my brain isn't good on the best of days, but my brain it is not the best today, and I have to do it all again tomorrow. Oh. that explains a few. I may have forgotten. How well, no, I didn't forget how the moon. Well, no, I didn't. I had not forgotten that. That's just correct. That the moon combat. I had just forgotten which moon phases did. Because we're at full moon at the minute. Yeah, full moon, so black magic's better. I'm not even gonna try and come up with a reason I did that. I thought maybe it would be a shortcut. It wasn't. Well, I guess I'm inadvertently farming. I just don't really know where I'm gonna go. Is there a ship? It's a ship. There's a ship. Get in the ship. How did I miss that? Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, Ursula. Give it your all out there. Yes, mother. Listen, honey. If anything happens to Ursula, I'll make sure you pay for it. It won't just be the frying pan this time. Yes, my dear. Mother? Leave the kingdom's affairs to us. Shall. Master Yang, Princess Ursula, please come home safely. Make yourselves at home. Be a long journey. We'll take the roundabout path for safety. Harry. Raise anchor, men. Aye, aye, sir. Okay, yeah. I'm not controlling. If only I had gone the tiniest bit up screen. Would have seen the boat. What will we do once we reach Baron? Obtain an audience with Cecil and determine the truth behind these affairs. What if Cecil's already in enemy hands? Ridiculous! That could never happen. Not to Cecil. If he has. How lucky he is. Huh? You give him such absolute, unwavering trust. Ah? What is it? Monsters. It's one Sahagin. Father, ready yourself, Ursula. It's no, it is. Where did the other monks come from? I'm not complaining, but why? Never heard of monsters storming the deck of a ship before. Actually, it did. No, that never did happen in 4. Happened in 3. Yeah, happened. The moon must be affecting the world's creatures in strange and unpredictable ways. Okay. Nope. That's another ship. That's a Domitian craft starboard, Captain. Haha, we're racing a third docks, you dogs. Aye, aye, sir. Domitian. Edward? Edward! Is that Dang? Edward Chris von Meer. Harley. The King of Fabul? She doesn't even get a surname. Yes, you could not find a stronger or gentle mother, nor one half so brave. Edward, are you sailing for Baron as well? Yes, that's right. Their destination is the same as ours. Indeed, Fabul has picked up on the same signs we have, no doubt. What a shot of confidence knowing that he's on our side. I mean, Fabul literally came under attack. Hold on, did our engine just go out? What? Huh? We're losing speed. Looks like those monsters did more damage than we thought. Don't just sit there, this ship needs repairs, get to it. Aye, aye, sir. Why is this a thing? Well? Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It looks like our fuel tank's out of action. I'm sorry, we're on at least a double-mast boat. I'm pretty sure it's a triple-mast boat. And you're saying that we can't move because of fuel tanks. I can literally see 2 sails in this screen alone. Are they purely decorative? What? We've got just enough to reach the closest shore, but not much more than that, I'm afraid. Closest shore? Yeah. The Adamant Isle. We hardly moved. Wait, that's not the nearest shore. You literally went past a shore to get here. Whew, made it. Well, we will find fuel though. Some palm oil should work. It's not the best fuel in the world, but it'll do for now. Apologise for being blunt, Captain, but we are on urgent business. Let's just get what we need and get moving again. Remember that this is an unexplored island. There's no telling what's out there. Then I'll go. Father, I'm coming too. You will wait here. Let us go with you, Master. Enough worrying about me. Back in a short time. Be careful. So hold on. In a world with airships, there's an unexplored island. Wait. What? I'm Ursula. I'm worried about Master Yang. His strength is beyond question, but he's still by himself up there. Ah, cut your worrying. This is Master Yang we're talking about. My voice has changed. Get fucking used to it. Wait, what? Guys. What do you sell? Oh, you're in. Fair enough. Sundries. What have you got? Cottages 10. I mean, you don't use any magic, so I suppose I don't. I don't know. I don't feel like I actually need that much healing stuff with you. You keep your stores down here. Does that mean I can find some? No. No, it doesn't. That's kind of disappointing. At least that's a save point. Okay, let's just go look after Yang. Father. You better go, lassie, you better go. Don't worry, Master Yang will be back before you know it. I'm going. Great job trying to stop her. Princess Ursula. Good. Do we have the monk? How far in did my father go anyway? I do have the monks. Gimme. A cottage, nice. Enix down, nice. I mean, at least it's useful stuff. Thing is that the monks really kind of suck. I don't know if it's just that their level is good. Because I appreciate that physical damage is less because of the phase of the moon. But still, like, Yang and Ursula do good damage. The monks. The dawn. Oh no, whatever will I do? They've been silent. I do wish that there was a little bit more variety. I think that's the only negative that I have so far for this episode. Everything's a monk, kind of. Like, I don't. The only thing I can do is have them kick, have them use focus, but I don't really understand how focus works in this version. Well, let's get things going for dinner. Thanks. What is it? Oh, nothing. You look pale, my dear. Not sick or anything. Then what? It's a child. Our child. What? Aren't you happy? Of course I am. Okay. Is that a magic healing pot that I see? Perhaps further in? It is the magic pot. I don't know. Maybe I do have to question the pacing of this game as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting a bit burnt out on Final Fantasies. Because I have played a great many of the golden oldies of late. There is one thing about them. They have lots of just walking around or just hitting things. Then again, so does Dark Souls, but it's a more involved kind of hitting things. Just walking around and hitting things. That's any action game ever. I did a very precise explanation. I mean, I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 at the minute, and even when I'm just going around mining or logging, it's running around and hitting things. And yeah, at the time of recording this, Shadowbringers, the expansion Final Fantasy 14, The Realm Reborn, came out not too long ago, and I've been kind of getting back in because I played it like 5 years ago. Yeah, judo chop. Yeah, yeah. Master Yang? Master Yang? What? Would you even take a day like this off? Training exists especially for days like this. Assuming your mind is in it, though. Duke. She'll be giving birth any moment now. Go now and be by her side. But... Huh? Master Yang! Go on, hurry! Right. Okay, I've realized that this is trying to do character building between Ursula and Yang. Wait. Sorry, I don't really care. It's like Yang is already an established character from the previous game. Both because of mechanics and the interactions with Sheila, the player probably loves him. Ursula is, you know, a daughter that isn't getting given the freedom that she wants to just be able to follow in her father's footsteps. Because Yang is overly protective of her. Like, that's the story. I'm not sure what the game's necessarily trying to make me feel by being like, oh no, but Yang had a kid. Yeah, she's there. That's how babies are made. Congratulations. Although if they showed that, it would be a very different kind of game. I am much more interested in like what's going on with not Rydia, Hayne, Cecil, Heck, Edward. I will start healing again in the next battle. Or I could just deal with it now. I have a shit ton of. What? Wait, what? How did I... Huh? How do I get in there then? Unless I can go up. Maybe I have to go up and around? And I got some new equipment, so I should share... No. What? How do I get in there then? If it's so awkward to get into, then it's got to be a good item. That's just how it works. It's probably a clue. I've already got armor here. Probably a weapon. So I've already got the adamantite, which is a really. I mean, Unless I go up here, down this path, and then it comes back around. I don't know. What's it actually called? Having a fan. Oh. 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 I think we found it. Can I get you to kick? A kick? A kick. There we go. This should make the fights go a little bit quicker, maybe? Maybe not. I want to know what's in the item. It's got to be something good. There's more than what Hermes said. Not worth the effort. Not really. Yeah, I think I out DPS. Yes. So, never mind trying to save time. And I have to start using chakra. You know, it would be kind of nice to get. Thank you. That's better. I mean, I've not read up on the whole adamantite situation. I read up a little bit on the cockle. I won't lie, I mentioned that in the last stream, but I looked up about the cockle. I didn't adamantite. I have a feeling that it's that there are at least one adamantite per campaign, but I have no evidence other than the fact that we've found one in each campaign so far, and I'm assuming it's to craft Excalibur. Aww, Ursula was cute. Yeah, ha! Ooh, nice work, Ursula. Really? Really? Now, can I be big and strong like you someday, Daddy? Oh, of course, of course. Yippee! But remember, Ursula, something I want you to cherish more than that. No way. I can be big and strong like you, Daddy. I'm feeling a little like I mean, I mentioned it on the first session of it, that I'm not actually a fan of episodic games. I'm apprehensive about the Final Fantasy VII remake because it's episodic. Like, I bet I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it, but it's episodic. And part of the reason I don't like episodic games is because they don't necessarily all get released at once, and so you're waiting to continue the game, and so I prefer to wait until everything is out before I even think about playing it. But even then, it's why do we need this? Why are the transitions so slow? Hun. What? When are you gonna start giving Ursula her formal training? Not until she understands it for herself. Understands what for herself? Kindness. Honor. She is kind, and where could you find a more honorable young lady? True enough. She still yearns for strength above everything else in her life. Everything. This, coming from you. They say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I feel like I've heard that saying before, but only once or twice. She's my daughter. My one and only daughter. What a shock. She wants to be strong. Because her dad was strong. Because her dad literally helped to save the world. What message is the game trying to send? That Yang just cares about his daughter? Like, yeah. That's obvious. That Ursula is reckless and desperate for attention? Yeah. That's obvious. These monks are semi-incompetent. Well, shocker. They have just one man with a sword. There's not even item. What? No. Huh? Okay, that's thrown me for a loop. I'm not sure I like how these maps are now getting two sections. I'm also dangerously conscious of the fact that I know that these chapters are all roughly 3 hours long. And so I'm a bit worried that the end of this chapter is gonna be Yang realizing that he loves Ursa. Essentially making this whole chapter completely irrelevant to the rest of the plot. Maybe? Probably. Okay, dead end. Fine, whatever. Not had it. I mean, I'm not complaining that there haven't been more of the random swap overs. At the same time, that was kind of what the game was deciding it was going to do. Why'd it stop? One of these days, I need to do a stream without the webcam because these lights are. I think it's part of the like. I think it's part of the light. Like tiring out my eyes. That makes me so tired for like the first hour of the stream. I mean, it could also just be because it takes an hour for me to get into the Final Fantasy, like old schoolness. Maybe. It just takes an hour for me to go into podcast mode. Doesn't matter what game I'm playing. This has also been easy. I think, what was it, Theodore's story? I felt like I needed to level a bit. But otherwise, I've not really needed. I found a palm tree. Palm trees. This ought to be enough. Then where's Huh? That an adamantoise. Princess, stay back. We'll handle this. Where's Yang? It is a freaking adamantoid. Of course. We are on the adamant arm. But it makes an annoying amount of sense. You do 1 damage. Amazing. Just keep beating the shit out of it. This is bad news. What? Is that all? This is impossible, Master Yang. It's just too hard. Trying to crush it through sheer force will only serve to bruise your knuckles. Just bruise them. You're punching a boulder. Every object has a weak point. Find it. Concentrate upon it. And you no longer need to exhaust strength. Father, I'll try my best. And Etsu? Wait, what, you now have offensive Hey! Father! Keep your eyes on the enemy. What? Tenketsu? Ray. $8.50. Okay. He's gonna use another Phoenix down. Yeah. He's... Oh, wait. Why am I not using the band? Bands are a thing. Bands are a thing that I should be using. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How much health does Adaman put? I have a feeling I'm not gonna just be able to power it down. Never mind! Just completely make me eat my own words. That's fine. Change palm oil. Yeah. Ursula learned Tenketsu. Well done. Father. You always had strength, but now it's affirmed by the heart. The heart to save your companions in need. I only carried out what you taught me to do, Father. From this moment on, consider yourself my newest disciple. You mean? Don't expect special treatment, though. Not even my own daughter is allowed that luxury. Father! Spare me your tears. I am no longer your father. I am now master. Yes, master. This just got even kinkier. Off to Baron, then. Yes, master. You learned the twin wing frenzy. Oh boy. We went from calling him daddy to master. I hate myself. Traps an enemy in a pincer. Now just the long walk back. I should probably heal. Let me back to the ship. Just why couldn't you have just teleported me? It would have been so nice. I suppose that's why, because it would have been nice. I was about this close to buying the Steam versions of Final Fantasy 15 and 10 today. Because 15 I still have yet to play all of the DLCs. All of them. And 10... Okay. Sorry. Yeah, dark it. But I need to try and save some money. So I might wait until like Christmas sale. Probably be even cheaper. I'm sorry, but the twin wing, a little bit difficult. Twin wing, frenzy. Sounds kind of weird. It sounds like some kind of weird. It sounds like the grapefruit technique, but from a woman with bingo wings. If anyone understands that reference, oh. The internet can be a dark, dark place. And every so often, the slightest ray of sunshine shines through. And comes coupled with a demonic slurping noise. And the smell of citrus in the air. I worry myself sometimes with the things that come out my mouth. Still, better than some of the things that could go in my mouth, especially after talking about the thing. So, you know, just don't trust me to say anything. How am I allowed around children? How do I have a job that involves interacting with the public? Or maybe that's what it is. I'm repressed at work, which is a complete and utter... Well, no, it's not a complete lie. Just not entirely true. I'm repressed at work, and so I have to act up when I'm not working. Master Yang, Princess, you've all come back safely. Will this work for you? Amazing work, my liege. I need no thanks. A pupil did all the work. Pupil? I've been accepted as Master Yang's newest disciple. Princess, please, call me Ursula. Is there anything I can do to help? Well, you're offering. I'll need help refining this palm oil into usable fuel. You lend a hand? Sure. I still don't understand why it requires fuel. If it was an airship, I can understand. But that's just a sailing ship. With sails. This is some high quality oil. We'll be at the gates of Baron in the blink of an eye. Master. What is it? I feel a tremendous sense of foreboding ahead of us. Noticed it too. Yes. Lash yourselves to the ship. What? Now! Do it! Yes, Your Highness. This dread I feel. It's Leviathan. I knew it. Leviathan? No? Maybe? That's the... Oh... God fucking damn it. You missed the ending. How did it end? It ended by the last half an hour. Wait, no, even longer than that, because it literally could have been the entire stream if I didn't go the wrong way. The last hour being get on a ship. Oh, my daughter wants to be a monk. My daughter is now a monk. There's a whirlpool. Callum. He has a shrine? Callum the Black Mage is sworn to follow in the late Teller's footsteps and become a sage. His elder sent him to Troia to train Leonora, an apprentice Epop, black magic. What does a peaceful kingdom need such powerful magic for? The upheavals rocking the entire world about to land Troya's doorstep. So there's a gender-bent young Teller and a black mage. Is that the same captain? You just ain't biting, Captain. Start your whining. Look, Captain, how much longer do we have to keep putting up with that brat? Which brat would that be? Oh my god, you look terrible. I apologize for my crew's insolence, Lord Palom. Lord, you know, you're at least several decades older than me. Forget? In that case, what would you like me to call? Figure it out for yourself, why don't you? You're a grown man, right? Yes? Quit bowing and scraping. You're too old for that act. How dare you speak to the captain like that? Fish? Huh? Did you catch anything? No. Not yet. You guys even trying? Is it really that hard? Good fishing around here. Never seen a dry spell such as this. Excuses, excuses. Just get me something fresh, okay? Got a long voyage ahead. No, I shouldn't have taken this job. So you've become a prissy little bitch? Like, you were a cheeky little womanizing shit. And now you're a prissy little bitch. Called for me, Elder. Where's Palom? I apologize, Elder. Go fetch him immediately. I'm right here. Palom, where have you been? What? Am I supposed to report every little detail of my life to you? So what did you need, Elder? I've received a request from a certain foreign nation. A request? Another prayer job from some country trying to palm its problems off on others, no doubt. Okay, wow, you've just become a Brit. You've become British. Palom! I'll let you handle this one, Porum. By the way, you made your decision yet? At the sage training you brought up. That's the one. You're still not ready yet, Palom. Still? When will you actually think I'm ready, Elder? Palom! Alright, alright. So what's this request about? This nation wishes us to send a mage in order to train their epop. I'd be happy to handle this request, Elder. Thank you, but I've decided to send Palom this time. What? Isn't it normally Porum's job to train epops, Elder? It would be your task this time, Palom. But what use would it be to send me? I don't know a thing about white magic. Use... What use you would be depends entirely on you, Palom? Right? That's an odd sentence. This gonna turn out to be a Disney game all along, and if you just believe hard enough, you can do anything. Guess it's nighttime already. No. No, they just decided to put a filter on it. Just look at that moon. It's getting closer and closer. I mean, is it Legend of Zelda? Is it actually coming closer? Elder, why did you send Palom instead of me? Why was there such a long pause before our dialogue started? There are some things that only he is capable. And what's more... Blech. Elder. I'm fine. Palom, he just looks... He doesn't look like the main villain, but he looks like a side villain from an anime. Like, I could see that being a character from Black Clover very easily. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Are we there yet? I'm afraid not. Why don't you take a walk around the deck? Though I'm sure you're sick of it by now. Oh, I can play! What have you got equipped? Ice Rod. Protects against gradual and hits. Okay. Bands, you don't have any yet. Magic. And you've got the R's. Edgy AF. Just a little shit. Troya is a beautiful land, blessed with clear water and lush forests. And if I remember correctly, a lovely gentleman's club. I saw a falling star in the northern skies, but I had a bad feeling about it. But remember, Patinga, Edgy is a different character. Apparently a large city fell under monster attack recently. Really? I feel like that's a major plot point. Captain. Yes? I seem to remember you convincing me that this trip would take no more than a week. Oh, for God's sake. Why? Why is he just a bitch? Like, how old are they now? They must be like 20? At least? He's just become an arrogant prick. He had a character that was really fitting for a 20-something as an 8-year-old. Womanizer, cheeky, didn't want to do work. That's all the character he needed. And they fucked with it. And how long has it been since we departed from Mysidia? About a month now? Oh, okay, wait, no, he's fully in his right. If it's been a month and it was supposed to take a week, why is it taking you this long to, like, say, why is it taking so long? Guess there's nothing much I can say, given that our compass is broken. Is the sun up? It's taking longer than a month because you don't know which way is north. A sailor that doesn't know the North Star, or that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Fair enough, this is a fantasy world. But I imagine there's still a North Star. And I imagine there is still... It may not be east and west, but there's still something like that. God damn it. That it is, sir. You're all supposed to be sailors, aren't you? More or less. Then shouldn't you be able to do something to navigate us through this? I mean, come on! Oh, I hate that I'm actually starting to understand. I'm starting to empathize with him more and more. He's a little shit, but I know what he's going through. God! I'm sorry about this, my lord. Wait, up ahead. Look. I'm not falling for that again, Captain. There it is. The Cape of Troia. I mean, he's not wrong, actually. Was there always a lighthouse? I'm so sorry that it took this long, my lord. Aren't we still quite a ways away from Troia? If you cross the Western Bridge and go north from there, you'll find a forest with chocobos. You then cross the river on a chocobo. You'll arrive in Troia in no time. Fair enough. Please, be careful, my lord. That all? I am truly regretful for the delay. You don't have to kiss up to me like that. How old are you again? Sorry? I'm so confused what the dynamic here is. Well, see you later. What is your character anymore? Like, kind of nice to actually be able to do AoE damage. Right now. No lie. Wait, that is a very obvious... Okay. Sure. Okay, I'll take it. Can I have a fat chocobo? I can have the derpy white chocobo. Is there the fat chocobo still? No. At least not that I can see. So do I want to go to the castle or in here? What's up? Welcome to Troya, city of forests and springs. Was this not the place, gentlemen? Oh no, it was. Wait, actually, you're of age. The water and the produce here are fantastic. Eat as much as you like, alright? I'm sorry we're not quite ready. We're at the later. Welcome. It's much cheaper to be a member now. I'll be back. It's fine, he's got to be at least 20. He's allowed to go to a strip club. Why are you the... Huh? I'm legitimately kind of confused why it's a dancer. Do more damage with your magic already. Fuck survivability. Oh, hello, ladies. We are at peace, yes. That gives us no better chance to prepare ourselves for the dark times ahead. You're still spying on the women. Huh? You've been here for like 10 years just spying on the women in here. It's nice to live here. I feel more at ease with so many women around. Oh, are you swimming with us? You say the same dialogue. Okay. Still items around here? Hey. The number of black chocobos has really plummeted lately. Cool. Money. What items do we have? None. Let's get some life. So echo herbs are actually going to be important. I mean, Phoenix Downs at the minute aren't. They just straight up aren't, because I can't actually use them. Is there a hidden thing in here? I don't remember. There. Looks like the apprentice EPOPs are progressing along with their training. Water and nature we're blessed with makes farming vegetables a breeze around here. That's part of the reason why you'll find a lot of people raising chocobos in the area. Chocobos are real cute. They do smell a little. Did you know that wild chocobos can fly? It's true. So, why don't you say hello to everyone? Fuck you. Wasn't this where you got... It wasn't Gil Farmer. You got Gil Farmer from the Gentleman's Club. I don't actually remember what you get. But I remember there was something. Wasn't there? Maybe there wasn't. Alright, let's talk to the other people in here. See the girls there? See them. Can't ask for anything better than this. I've been a regular at this tavern ever since it opened. Surrounded by all these beautiful ladies. And life's too good. Sorry, pal, but nobody's taking my bar stool. You gotta fight for your space around. Well, hello there, stranger. Thanks for coming. The barkeep sure is a pretty one, isn't she? Ooh, not bad. You taken? Would you like to be my Would you like to be my companion today, my dearie? Oh, don't give me that dirty look, you. Oh, give Granny a kiss. You've got the money to be around here, my friend. Not cheap, that's for sure. I'll buy you whatever you want, my dear. Sure would be nice if someone would buy me a new handbag. Isn't that what you were saying like 10 years ago? I've got to get this wine downstairs. And then wham! A critical hit. This is the same dialogue. Okay, this coot's been telling me the same story for years now. I'm sick of it. I don't blame you. 2 games and he hasn't changed his dialogue. Okay, so I'm gonna take the hint that this isn't where I'm supposed to be right now. To go to the castle. So, castle. What's up? Who is the leader of Troya? Oh, it's the 8 sages, isn't it? What? No, I'm not just some old woman. Thank you very much. I happen to be the Chancellor of Troy, you know? How rude of you. But Oh yeah, these are the epoch. Thank you for coming to Troya. It must have been a long journey. That isn't the half of it. I'm sure you are aware of the reason why we have requested the Elder of Mysidia to send you here. Epoch training, right? So who will be working with? Thought Troya had all 8 epoch positions filled. One of our group has fallen ill, I'm afraid. The epochs of Troya cannot fully carry out their rule unless all 8 of us serve as one. Huh, so basically, you need a new epoch fast. Exactly. I see the talented mage of Mysidia has a very sharp mind and... So, who will it be? Please enter, Leonora. That robe kimono thing looks remarkably annoying to me. Yeah, this one is definitely in need of some training. What? Did I offend you? No. Leonora arrived in Troya about 8 years ago. She immediately showed interest in joining the epochs and has distinguished herself in service ever since. In recognition of her talents, we wanted to nominate her to the vacant position. Alright, enough introduction. If she was that talented, then why would she need training in the first place? How can you say you have talent if you can't even become an epoch without someone drilling things into you? You're really going to say drilling things into you when you're you? Well, you see... Besides, isn't it your job to train this girl? You are being rude. Epochs are busy conducting their daily business, and with one of their number fallen ill, there are only 7 of them to serve the nation. Okay, I didn't need a manifesto. But are you sure I'm the man you want? An epoch's job is to serve her crystal, right? Wouldn't you want her to be trained in white magic instead? You got the wrong person here if you expect me to know any white magic. What? You really should have sent Porum to handle this. No. It's alright. Eh? White magic or black magic, both can provide me with the spiritual training I need. I am sure the Elder of Mysidia had a plan of his own in mind when he sent you. Looks like it. Then, Lord Palom, we hereby request you accompany Leonora to the Tower of Trials. Tower of Trials? It lies south of here. If Leonora can reach its top floor, we will then ordain her as an epoch. It will be done. I look forward to training with you, Lord Palom. Right? What can she do? She knows some white magic. She's also 10 levels lower. Fuck. But alright, at least we have a goal. I forget if there were many items. How did I manage? I managed to break things. Okay, why am I surprised that I, of all people, can break things? It's a curse / skill. Is there not any treasure in there? I honestly don't remember. Oh, yeah, because they weren't using the prison. You never restocked it. Never restocked it? But why would you do that? And why would you still guard it? Treasure was a lie. Treasure. I mean, those items are kind of useful. Saves me having to buy them, so I ain't gonna complain. I do want to buy a healing staff to swap the normal staff, because Poisoner just isn't useful enough. Like, it's useful, but only if you're fighting things that poison a lot. Otherwise, a free heal, way better. But is Leonora gonna just be a white mage, or is she going to develop as a bit of both? Because she can use Rod. Which would actually kind of use. Hi? What's up, Jody? Wait, dry ether doesn't. No. Anything. What? I feel like it should. I don't want to sell it, but I feel like if I did want to. Let's get a flame rod. She can use rod. The only... I don't understand how... What is the toggle? Like, is it just to show me this screen? Wait, so she is gonna learn black magic. Ah. The game spoiled itself. Am I still enjoying this game? Yeah? It's just that there's bits of it that I don't agree with. Bits of it I feel like didn't be the way that they are, I guess. Like, Callum doesn't have to be a little shit. They could have not touched his character and just had, oh, you need to be more mature to be a sage, and it would have made more sense for his character. And sending him to Troya, the city of women, with a brothel and a gentleman's club. That would have made so much sense! Instead, they turned him into an edgy little fuck nugget. And it's just... Ugh. Why? And Yang and his daughter, like... Why have that little foray on the island for palm oil? It was literally just added to add about another half hour onto their storyline. What it feels like. Now, because this is Interlude, they're going to be a black chocobo? Still? She really doesn't have any mana. Like, I know that they're nearly, well, they're 8 levels out from. Look at the difference in mana. Damn. (13-2). Yes, I've played all of the 13. My 13-2 and Lightning Returns playthroughs on YouTube. 13. One of my 13 played it twice. First time I recorded it was when I was still using my laptop, capture card to my laptop, and I was using the Elgato game capture software, which bitrate was terrible, partly because of the software and partly because of my laptop. And because that game has so much like movement in it, everything just looked so shit. So I re-recorded it when I got my desktop. Lightning Returns, I'd say it's worth a playthrough if you enjoyed 13 and 13-2. Didn't like the first 13, but after there's less tutorials. It's less. It has the illusion of being less linear. And I think the leveling is a bit better. 13-2 is good. I enjoyed it. The story is weird. Time travel. Why? Why, Final Fantasy? Why? Why do you keep doing it? So I can't find a black chocobo. But I need a chocobo. To be fair, the game has already acknowledged that black chocobo numbers. Guess I can't really. Time travel is impossible. Like, I think it's a... I forget who said it, but it's a quote that time travel is the death of a good story. Except Back to the Future. Don't you shit on my childhood. 88 miles per hour. Marty, got to go. to the future. That was a terrible voice, and I'm sorry. Although I suppose if you're wanting to shit on my childhood, there is already an entire cartoon based around shitting on Back to the Future, Rick and Morty. This is the Tower of Trials. Yeah, Chrono Trigger. Chrono Cross is the sequel. Chrono Trigger, I know, is like a classic that apparently travel really well. I haven't played it yet. It is on the list after Final Fantasy. The current plan is finish playing all of the Final Fantasy, which I, aside from the MMOs, which are gonna, I do intend to play. That's gonna be when I have the time to devote to it, because that's gonna be a long project. That it's probably gonna be like one stream a week, when I can stream more than twice a week. Going off on a tangent there. So we've got, after this we'll have 5 and 6, and then I will have played all of the major titles from the series. Though I do want to play Crisis Core. If I'm going to play Crisis Core, I may as well play Dirge of Cerberus. I don't remember it taking that long to beat when I played it. I don't think there's any other spin-offs. Did 10-2. Did 13-2. We did Lightning Returns. I mean, there's the DLCs for 15, which I do kind of want to do at some point, but I just don't have a drive to it. World of Final Fantasy. Yeah, I do have that, and I do plan on doing that, but I don't treat it as a part of the main series. I also want to do Crystal Chronicles. Final Fantasy. Fancy. Do I have? I've played a bit of it on stream and I didn't enjoy it. I don't think I'm gonna do Hero again. I might try it again and just not play it on. I think I tried playing it on Agito, which is the hardest difficulty. It literally just, it scales all of the enemies up 30 levels. That's how it scales. I might try it again and just play it on a lower difficulty for the story. Kind of goes against my brand. But I want to do Crystal Chronicles at some point, but they're doing a remaster. So, which is, I think that's out by winter this year. Maybe. It got announced at E3. So that's on the back burner for when that comes out. There's 8 is getting a remaster, so I might replay that. 7's obviously getting the remake, which I will be playing. People have said that they want to see me play Tactics. Should be up for play. World of Final Fantasy. I think that's about it. And then the MMOs, which would be those would be like chilled streams with Discord and drop in, drop out stuff with my mods and potentially viewers. We'll see what state the channel is in and I'm in, if/when we get around to it. But it's something that I want to do. But once the Final Fantasy main series is out of the way, so once we've done 5 and 6, I'm probably going to take a break from Final Fantasy and classic RPGs for a little bit. A little bit could be anything from a few weeks to a few months. I've got a bunch of other games though. But I also want to play Secret of Mana, which I don't think I've ever played. If I have, I don't think I've ever completed it. Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Breath of Fire, because I have played 3 and 4, but I haven't played 1, 2, or played much of Dragon. I mean, if we're going down this road, I may as well say Suikoden, because I know that a lot of people love Suikoden. I don't think I'll do Tales of, because I actually enjoy those in a stream game. And you get Chrono Cross, you need an American PS1 for it. Emulation. Or is it not on the PSN? I'd imagine it's on. I probably prefer to emulate. Purely because yes, I get a lot more control through that. I can speed things up, which is handy for grinding. Assuming, well, if it's PS1. But assuming that it doesn't fuck up graphics like the Final Fantasy 2. It was 1 and 2 because we played the PSP versions. Anyway, back to the game. What's on the top floor anyway? The monoastic steel. You grab that, come back, and you're an E-pop? Yeah. This bitch reminds me of Vivi. She's very softly spoken. Oh, great earth crystal, who hath blessed us with the great bounties of the land. The clear water and lush forest you have bequeathed us. I offer you our thanks and our prayers. Bitch just cast Protect and opened a door. Well, glad to see you can recite your prayers at least. Yeah, are you ready to go, Lord Pullum? Let's make something clear first. Yeah? Could you knock it off with that Lord Palom junk? What? I'm pretty sure we're the same age. I'm actually 2 years older than you. Oh yeah? Good for you. But don't expect me to start calling you Miss Lenora or anything. That's, perfectly fine with me, Lord Palom. This doesn't translate too well from Japanese. She would be saying Palom-sama, and he just wants it to be Palom, and honorifics don't really translate to the West. Like I said, enough with the Lord. Yeah, Palom. That's better. Great. Character interaction. You've only played 2 Tales of games, Ilia and Berseria. Berseria was pretty good. Zisteria I enjoyed. And I'm currently playing... the one with the dog. Whichever one that is. That's the one, Vesperia. I'd completely forgotten the name. Well, here we are. Yeah? Ready to start with your training? Certainly. Please, tell me what I need to do. Let's begin with the basics. That would be fire. You know what fire is? What is it? It's a fire attack. Yeah. Of course. That's it. Wait, what? That's it? Come on, Leonora. I thought you said you had talent. First thing you need with magic is the ability to protect an image of magic in question. As part of the idea behind spell transcription too. Clear your mind and create an image of pure fire. Then project it onto reality. Amazing, amazing fire sprites. Now you do it. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait, why doesn't she just practice it on the logs? She just turned to face Palom like, alright, bitch, I'm gonna set you on fire. Here's what you'll be practicing on. Now go. Okay, fire! Scorching red flames burning brightly, the searing fire of a furnace! Fire! Learned fire? Question mark? Palom Polum is a place in Final Fantasy XV, and indeed it's where hope is from. And I believe it's a reference. Because if it isn't, as far as I know, it is the only reference of Palom and Polum in the rest of it. You couldn't set a piece of paper on fire with that. Yes, sir. I'll try my best. Learn fire! So is Leonora's thing gonna just be that she has a question mark next to all of her black magic? Okay, that's enough. That'd be kind of entertaining. Okay, not bad. Let's see how well you do in a real battle. A real battle? Training has no meaning if you can't do it in real life situations, right? Can you maintain your composure and visualize that image with a monster staring you down? That's the key. Maintain your composure. Contain your main posure. Oh. You've lost it already, haven't you? No, I can do it. I'm not going to enjoy this story a great deal, am I? Because they've completely reinvented Palom's character. Like, I can kind of understand the direction they chose. It does make sense for what his character was, but it just feels so unnecessary because he already had a character that would have translated over perfect without them fucking with it. But so I should use fire until Leonora gets a couple of levels. To be fair, she's still only level. I should farm a little bit with her. Okie dokie, Jody. English fails me today. Okie dokie, Jody. Hey all.
children. Murder.
A guardian, huh? Here, try fighting this one by yourself. By myself? Yeah, by yourself. Now go on.
Murder that child. Yes. Yes, this is an important part of your training. And the younglings, too.
Oh, she's actually learned fire now.
I did it!
Nothing to be that excited about. That's just one of the building blocks you could eventually upgrade into higher level magic. Higher level magic? Fyra and then Fyraga. The more powerful the spell, the more you'll need to concentrate your energy. I'll try. Of course, most people give up at this point, but... yeah. Hokidoki. Why give me the illusion of having control of the character? Huh? Didn't think I'd see one of these. What's that? Take a look. Wait, she just has to look at it? So, we haven't even been drinking the water. We've just been looking at it. What is it? We mages are just regular people when we run out of mana. I understand. I'll be careful about that. Can I, like, farm a little bit now? Because I can get unlimited mana. That'd be... no word of a lie. This is going to be a little bit like Theodore's, guessing. A little black man. You know what they say, once you go black, you never go back. You know, I despise myself sometimes, so God knows how anyone who's watching. I can only apologize. It doesn't mean I'm gonna stop, but I can only apologize. I've worn Patinga down over the years. Ah, yes, sight. That incredibly useful spell, given that the map is immediately filled out. You already have immunity to my stupidity. That's what you think. be fair, I've not actually done that much stupid shit. You only have immunity to my onlines. Beating you is going to be a whole different experience. Uh-huh. Although, as Logic found out, I am just easy. That likes food. I think that was the majority of my visit with Logic. Lazy shit. Ate a bunch of food. At least the really good thing about farming right here, right now, is that all of the enemies are weak to fire. You know, what a coincidence. I feel like we're Dora the Explorer in this bitch. Fuego! That means fire! Can you see the magic pot that we use to get you Spanish fuck? I couldn't even read that with a straight face. Chamo mi hack. The only bit of Portuguese I remember, and I butcher it every time. Konnichiwa, watashi wa Jack desu. Hajimashite. Genki desu ka? Bonjour, je m'appelle Jack. Je voudrais... No. I've somehow gotten better at saying it. I've got a special tongue. Oh, how am I not on a register? Let's be honest. What's the French? What's the French that I remember? Putain ta mère. Yeah, you probably do, but that means nothing to be honest. I definitely deserve to be on a list of your favorite streamers. I wish I could say that with a straight face. Sponsor? Please? Ah, Monster Energy Drink. Just what I need before a gaming session. This is how you get sponsors, right? I mean, to be fair, that's how Tom's Syndicate got sponsored from LucasAid. I mean, the fact that he was a successful YouTuber definitely helped. That won't look good for you in a couple of years. A lot of the things that I've done won't look good for me in a couple of years. There's a highlight of me pretending to have breasts. You know, I don't think me pretending to have a sponsor is gonna be that bad. What level is she? She's 13. Alright, we'll do one more fight, heal up. That made you look like a racist xenophobe. Fuck. So no thanks. Was that when I was talking about the Hitler Youth with Unkbot? Out of context, that sounds even worse. To provide some context, in Final Fantasy III, the opening cutscene, I forget his actual name. The blonde guy. The blonde guy. He has blonde hair and blue eyes, and he looks moody, just a little bit during that cutscene. And so, of course, if your brain is like mine, that makes him a member of the Hitler Youth. God help us if I ever actually get around to playing something with racially charged elements in it, like The Witcher. I mean, yeah, at least it discriminates against fantasy races, but it's still racism. Stream took a bit of a turn, didn't it? Oh, another one. How convenient. One guardian per floor. Europe? Me? Well, I'm not the one in training here, am I? No, but... Good luck, kid. Even if there was more than one, you have the capacity to cast spells against more than... Wait, there's now 3 of them. That's not what you just said. I mean, it doesn't matter because of the point I was gonna make, but you lied. Yay! Murder! I did it, Lord Palom. I mean Palom. That was possible, at best. That magic is certainly harder to learn than white magic. It's not a matter of difficulty. Most people are just better suited towards one or the other. That's why you get called a sage if you've mastered both black and white magic. What? Teach me white magic. Wait a minute. That isn't what you're training to become, is it? What? Oh, of course not. Never in my wildest dreams. That's what I thought. Let's continue. He has literally just acknowledged that to be a sage you have to learn both, and yet he's training her on white magic and not trying to learn anything. How about we tackle Blizzard? You mean ice magic? Right, but don't think about ice. Think about the feeling of cold itself. Cold itself. Cold air. Cold, cold, cold? You get the idea, even if you are scaring me. Cold. Cold. Brr. Brr. Well, certainly look cold anyway. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, that's enough. There, I'm starting to get it. I think so. But that is one seriously creepy face you're making. So now, are we going to get a mix of things that are weak to fire and things that are weak to ice? Holy arrows. Right. I don't remember what these are actually. So we're gonna find out. It'll be Blizzard. So that's how this game is working at the minute. Or they could be completely immune to it. That works too. It's more annoying, but it works. How effective is Thunder? Pretty effective. Try and save some. Because then I can use a little black magic. Everything just die. Thank you. No guardian? Later. I got a decent amount of money now. Which is always nice. So, we already know that Palom is gonna have to go to the magnetic cave. Because we saw him in a... Was it Theodore's? It was either Theodore or Iridium campaign. I don't remember. We saw these two on a black chocobo. So don't use it. I wonder why we're gonna have to go there. Why are you not taking the damage? That's better. You'd like me to handle this one too, right? Of course! Now just keep that creepy face of yours going. Oh, she looks so hurt. I mean, I could just poison them. So what's... We're gonna have Thunder now. They're gonna then be a fourth? I mean, Arrow would be white magic. I did it! Are you seriously trying here? I'm not looking for an apology. Try even harder from now on. So teach me more, Palom, please. Can I ask you a question? Yeah? What is it? Nepop shouldn't need to know black magic for a job. Why are you so set on learning this? I want to further my mind and spirit. Troy is a peaceful nation. Its Epops aren't supposed to be fighting battles. But there's something weird going on in this land, you know? Ringing a bell for you at all? Don't want to talk about it, I see. Yay! Black magic is more effective now. Finally. So next up is Thunder, right? Yeah, let's get started. Thunder, rain cows, lightning! Okay, that's enough. Certainly getting in the swing of things now. Thank you very much. Don't get too confident. This is usually the point where people let their egos sink them. Yeah, I understand. Healing stuff. Potentially something actually useful. Oi.
How tall is this tower?
Because we're on what, the 5th floor? Wait, why the fuck am I going back down?
You've got to go down to get up. I'm sure there's a sex joke in there. Feel free to make it yourselves.
That's right. You use fire on them.
Give me all the items that you got. I want them all.
Oh. Gargoyles. Okay. Is that enough to kill the gargoyle? Yeah. Oh, if you're giving me equipment, then is there a boss coming up? Like an actual one? Because I have a feeling there could be. Thank you. I should heal. There we go. She should have been doing it against everyone. Whoops. There, fine. You had to put that so far away from the bloody save point. What's up, Tristan? You're up again. I won't let my ego get the best of me. Don't tell me. Show me.
Beat the shit out of this child.
It's alright. There's just a lot of things that... It's no Final Fantasy II. But there's... Because of its episodic nature, I can't help but feel like its pacing is really weird. But that could just be me hating on episodic things. Although they did completely fuck up Palom's character. I did it! Like, why is Palom not all over Leonora? Well, you now officially mastered the basics of black magic. But don't think that's the end of it. You've only just made it to the starting line. Yeah, Palom. Black magic is all about knowing the properties of things, their weaknesses and strengths. Which magic works best against what type of target, you need to have that knowledge drilled into you. Yeah, it's all a matter of training, I suppose. That's right. If you don't have a natural talent for it, you'll just have to work that much harder. Palom not near as good as he was in the original 4. It's more his character. As in his personality that they've screwed up. He was a womanizing, reckless, carefree jokester. And they got rid of all of that. And they just made him an arrogant little shit. When the story would have worked just as well, if not better, with his original character. This looks like the top floor. Yeah, it is. Let's see here. The monastic seal is the very words etched on this plinth. And that's really stupid. But simply getting here is good enough. That's all you need to do to be a Trojan Epop. And you have to wonder what kind of... Stop it, please! Huh? You can say whatever you want to about me, I don't care. When it comes to Epops, I won't just stand there and let you insult them right in front of my face.
Leonora. I love how gentle and kind everyone in Troy has been to a stranger like me. Maybe it doesn't seem like much to some magical prodigy like you, but... Sorry. I wasn't trying to make fun of them. But listen, you're probably a lot better off without any natural talent. If you're a prodigy, then all that happens is you get lazy and quit pushing yourself to improve. Hallam? I'm just saying, don't let yourself be satisfied with where you are now, okay? Anyway, let's head back. Got an EPOP's post to fill. Okay. I see chests. Hurry up. Ooh, protect. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, how do I get into those chambers on the sides? Feels as though I'm missing something. Like some kind of trigger. But I don't know what it would be. Oh. That'd probably do it. Can I get into these? Another cottage. Sandals. But how to get into this? I don't know how to get to those items. Okay, the encounter rate in this room is kind of annoying. I'm trying to solve puzzle, please. Aha! I might end stream early tonight because I've got to be up early tomorrow. And I'm already pretty tired, which is probably pretty evident given that I've gone even quieter. So when we find a good point, if I'm not feeling any more awake, we might call it there. Though I feel like we're probably halfway through Palom's story. Maybe? You heard that this game is pretty story heavy. Very. So you know the first couple hours of any game, like where you get into a load of fights, you level up a little bit, and then you start steamrolling everything because you gain a few levels. That's what this feels like so far, but times... I think this is our 5th story. No, this is our 4th. This is our 4th story. So times that by 4. Except, sometimes you have a healer. Sometimes you don't have a healer. Sometimes you just have magic. Sometimes you just have physical. That is what this game is so far. And yeah, bits of the story have been nice. But like, what is Leonora's significance to the greater plot right now? Other than Palom wanting to become a sage, what of interest is there for us to take? Some of the tales have been very hard to get through. It's more just your playstyle has to be different. It's like the first story, Theodore, it's like playing with Cecil. So you've got a paladin. But then you go to Rydia, and you've got no heals whatsoever. Well, you have a ally through some of it who's able to do a random thing. It's more like why is this in? Why is this a thing? Like why did they bother to include this? Why is this important? Like Yang and his daughter, there's just like a random bit that's supposed to build character development between the two of them. Their freaking daughter and father. What more do you need to build on that dynamic? The campaigns are 3 hours each. This is my daughter. That's character development done. For 3 hours, that's all the character you need from a new character. And then there's like changes in character, like whatever is going on with Kane, because Kane's a bad guy again. So like, here's the thing, that's not what they did. It's not, they didn't just go, hey, this is my daughter. But that's all that they needed to really do. Like, hey, this is my daughter, she wants to be a monk. I don't want to let her be a monk because I'm a protective dad. That's all the story that you need for Yang and his daughter in a 3-hour campaign. And then, you know, just have a boss fight where it's like, you know what, you helped us out there. You're strong enough. You can be my apprentice. And that's it. Not go to an, not have the engine on your sailboat, your boat that has sails and is powered by the wind, run out of fuel, so that you have to go to an island to get fuel, to have flashbacks about, oh yeah, Ursula is my daughter because my wife had a child. It felt like they tried too hard to push something that didn't need pushing. But, you know, it could be that all of these campaigns seem kind of silly until you play them all. And then whatever goes on from there. But the bands are good. Yeah. Well, for some, it depends. It depends on the characters. the AoE bands are good for characters that don't have like magic, and then the single damage bands are good if they do physical damage when you do magic. It's like Rydia and Luca's band. It's good. Because it does like a 1,500 or 1,000 damage per band. So it's pretty good. But you basically only you can treat them like limit breaks. You could use them whenever you wanted and just use up everyone's mana, or you can save them for the boss fight and get through the boss fight, but you don't like need them. To be fair, we haven't tried. Yes, that was probably during Theodore's story. You play as him and Rosa for a little bit. His Theodore actually knew more white magic than Cecil did. I mean, Palom has forgotten half of his spells. Horum will have as well. Rydia didn't have any of her summons, but that's due to story reasons. And didn't have half her black magic. Because, you know, they could have had all of the characters start at level 50. And you use endgame stuff. Or they could have you start at level 10 and just used fire. I have a feeling that the starting at level 50 thing would have been more satisfying for the player. I mean, at least for the characters that were in the previous game. Like Theodore, it makes sense that he was a low level. Leonora, it makes sense that she was a low level. But like Palom could be at least like level 30 and have Firaga. And the moon phases don't really add much given how short the campaigns are, but maybe it might play more into things later down the line. I don't know. The problem then is balancing. And this was originally a entirely separate game. I mean, like, technically on Steam, this is an entirely separate game, but this is from the DS. So there wouldn't have been a way to import your save. Or import your save on, like, the NES. I don't think there'd be a way to do that on the NES. I have returned from the Tower of Trials. Ah, Leonora, you're back rather soon. And the monastic seal? Yes, I touched the tower's stone plinth with this very hand. Very good. I knew you had the right sort of potential within yourself. No, it was all thanks to Palom. Well, I should say so. If Porum were here instead of me, Leonora would have come back here in a coffin. Huh? What do you mean by that, Lord Palom? Why does the Tower of Trials have monsters and guardians and all that inside? Huh? Why do the Epops need black magic? Why does Troyan need it, for that matter? We Troyans need a way to protect ourselves. What? Are you saying your crystal might get swiped again? There's always the possibility of that. We have reports from across the globe about a certain kingdom engaging in suspicious behavior. Oh, which kingdom is that? You don't mean... Yes, we are speaking of Baron. What? You gotta be kidding me. It is unfortunately the truth, Lord Palom. That's ridiculous. Cecil would never do anything like that. Palom! Please excuse him. He must be tired from his long journey. My fault for giving him a great deal of trouble. Leonora. Well, I'm sure you're tired as well. Feel free to go. Take this time to rest your body. Yes, thank you. When they released it on the Wii with SNES graphics. They released one tale at a time. Yeah. I imagine this would be even more annoying released one at a time, because the first 2/3 of all of the stories has no implication on anything, it seems. Palom, I'm sorry. Don't need to apologize for anything. But, look, it may be true that the Epops need a way to protect themselves in the crystal, but I refuse to believe what they said about Baron or Cecil. Are you alright? Perhaps you're just tired, Palom. We should probably both get some rest. Yeah. Oh, are we gonna push the beds together? Here, feel free to use this room as you like. Man, what's that smell? This is the castle's infirmary. Okay, that makes sense then. Guess you want to cure this filthy mouth of mine. Trier Castle is usually off limits to men. Said, this was the only room I could find for you. You gotta be tired too by now. Get some sleep already. Alright. Good night.
And the camera follows her for just a little too long.
And thank you, Palom. There was a time when Baron took away the crystals by force, no doubt about that. Cecil himself took the water crystal away from Mysidia, no less. That was all the work of Golbez in the end. And Golbez is gone, he went away with the moon. Except the moon is back. The moon, that's it. Can't stay here anymore. I need to get into that Nike trainer. I mean the lunar whale. Palom! What is it? I'm sorry if I woke you up. You might not believe me about this, but what is it? The crystal. It's afraid. I knew it. You felt it too, Palom? Where's the crystal? Beyond the Epop's chamber. Let's go. But I've brought Lord Palom with me. Lord Palom, I'm afraid I have some distressing news. A number of airships from Baron are approaching Troy as we speak. What? It seems clear that their objective is the Earth Crystal we possess. So you want me to fight back against them? We are not asking that. We must wait to see what their next move is. Look, you're underestimating what Baron could do. Let me keep the crystal for you. Palom? What are you going to do with the crystal? I'm not going to do anything with it. Do not engage Baron's soldiers, okay? Tell them some bandit stole the crystal or something. But I'm going with you. You just get in my way. I am an Epop who serves the Earth Crystal. I know I don't have much experience, but still, I have a duty to fulfill, a duty to protect the crystal. You've said it now. Very well, Leonora. We will entrust the crystal to you. I'll make sure it is safe. I will go get the crystal. Really? I thought we came in here for a picnic. Obtained Earth Crystal. We need to hurry. Stop. Not that way. What? They're already here. That was quick. Not Rydia. Where is the Earth Crystal? What purpose do you have for the Earth Crystal? Is there a reason why I must tell you? The Earth Crystal is a symbol of Troya itself. I'm afraid we cannot simply give it up to someone so easily. Is this what Cecil, the King of Baron, has in mind? I have no need to answer to an inferior species. Inferior species? Are you trying to insult us? I'm not here to argue with you. Where is the crystal? We're too late. There's no place to run. This way. A hidden passage? The Epops built this escape route in case anything like this ever happened. They thought of everything, didn't they? I'm sure it won't be long before they find this passageway. Then we'll just have to run as far as we can before that happens. So where's this path lead to? It runs underground to an exit near the castle entrance. Good. Let's keep moving until we get there. I see that box. And I want that box. There we go. Hey. Things seem to be heating up around here, don't they? Times being what they are, you'll likely find it hard to visit town for a while. Make sure you think carefully before saving from here on out. By the way, would you like to buy anything? Yeah, but you don't have any equipment. Be a naming way. But I think that's going to be where we end it today. I feel like that's as good a point as any to call it for now. So, I'll catch you folks in the next one, which should be tomorrow. I'll see you then. Have a good one. Later.